Okay. I'll come back. You can have breakfast, we're going to go outside, aren't we, and all the rest of it. Have a bit of breakfast, take for a baguette or whatever you want.
A baguette?
Whatever you want.
My God. You know what I'm going to say to you?
Am I mad?
Yes. Why?
Why? I had a couple of opportunities which I left alone. And I got a phone call from Ron, who I've known a good few years, the new CEO.
Yeah.
And it happened so quickly that I didn't really want to say no. I said, well, the other way was, well, why not? It was a good opportunity, good club, and we've got a chance. It becomes a difficult time when you're thinking about retirement, and then how often do you say, well, I'm not quite ready yet? And that's the way I felt.
When you walked away from Newcastle that last time and you'd got the 1,000 games done, did you think that was it?
I was thinking, yes, maybe, is it time? But you know, 3-4 months is a long, long time, so you reflect, and I still wouldn't, the experience of managing my hometown club, even though it was very, very difficult at times, we understand, I still don't regret it. I really genuinely wish them the best of luck. The owners were very, very decent, and they made it pretty apparent that Spurs was going to be my 1,000th game and I was going to be in charge. And then after that, we had a conversation, and I think it was best for all parties that I moved on. And because the club needed it needed change, and obviously it needed a change with myself too.
I get that, but I think there's a big point at the moment about abuse, fan behaviour. I just think the role has become dehumanised, hasn't it, Steve? And yet here you are, chucking yourself back in.
I think once you recover from it, I think it's the people around you who suffer just as much as you do with it. And it's part and parcel of it, and Clem, and that's the difficulty sometimes now, where you know you have to accept that the abuse comes your way and all the rest of it. You've got to be able to handle it and not let it take over you.
Do you actually thrive on the pressure a bit? Because obviously expectations are high at this club as well, like they were at the last 13 of the last 20 seasons in the Premier League.
Yeah. And I've never been outside the top 4 in the Championship. So it's some record, and you know that history and tradition of this club and pressure and all the rest of it. I don't look at it like that. I think you have to be able to handle it, don't get me wrong. I think you've got to deal with it and learn how to deal with it, because we all know how difficult it is.
Are you instinctive in your kind of human relations and the way you work here?
It's the best part. You know, the whole week is geared towards what we're going to do now in the build-up to next Monday's game against Blackburn, and all of those ones, the ones that you need to sit in your office, the one that you need to hasn't happened yet because I've only been here 6 days, but you have to formulate that pretty quickly, of course.
You've managed the 2 Sheffields. You've managed Sunderland and Newcastle in the North East.
Yes.
I think I'm right in saying you're only the 2nd person after Ron Saunders who's done the
well, how lucky am I if I'm in the company of Ron Saunders? But it's probably true to say I'm not allowed to go in the North East. Sheffield I struggle with. They don't let me in there either. Let's hope I can make a fist of West Brom, and we can I can still be okay in the Midlands.